the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Indiana leading. Brook Lopez is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Saddiq Bey, and it's Kennard in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And Lopez gets it to go.
Lopez big around the rim.
Pass to Santos. Here's Shannon. Down low. Here's Collier. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
No good on the three. Pacers leading by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. For 3, Collier. Rebounded by Lopez. And Harris has got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Now here's Kennard. Defense is right there. Pass to Harris. And here's Lopez. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Roden. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Here's Roden. Still no points. Clock at 6. Here's Shannon. Not enough on that one as it misses. Clippers trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Harris outside. And the Clippers miss again.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Baji. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Bey. Here's Shannon. Fires for 3. Here's Baji. And he buries his first look.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Now here's Harris. Tight defense on him. Kennard for 3. He drops it from range. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Collier. Here's Santos. Here's Collier. He's got 6. With the 10-footer. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Collier's got 5 points now this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Pacers making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Number 1, the Pacers.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Kennard outside. Pass to Bey. Back to Kennard. Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Harris. And the Clippers miss again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Shot's good by Collier.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now here's Kennard. Deflects the pass. Now here's Caldwell Pope, guarded closely. Bay outside. 4-3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Badji. Here's Collier, defended by Kennard. Here's Collier. Here's Badji. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now Kennard. Bay outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To the wing on the left. Pass to Santos. Here's Shannon. And a nice finish on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Now here's Harris. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Clippers trail by 7. On the wing, Bay. Van Vliet outside. Back to Bay. Pass to Kennard. Here's Lopez. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Lopez has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A seasoned veteran there. Lopez used to having to come over and outdo the tough coverage.
Here's Collier. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. Rejected by Lopez. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keep the possession. George, he's checked in for Indiana.
Number 18, Keyshawn George.
Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. That's good on the jumper. George has got his first 2 points. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Lopez. Kennard outside. And here's Van Vliet. George with the block. Here's Beauchamp. Yet to see a basket. Kicks it to George. Eubanks the screen. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's closely guarded. Pass to Lopez. Some solid D from Eubanks. Indiana leading by 9. George outside. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Harris finds Van Vliet. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Craig is checked in for Santos.
Substitution for Pacers. Number 12, Torrey Craig.
George outside from behind the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Converts on the jumper, and easy too. Van Vliet's got 9.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Craig on the wing. Now here's Eubanks. The 3 is up. It's a 3-pointer. Eubanks, he's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Inside. Kennard can't get it to go.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Craig. Pass to Shannon. Eubanks the screen. This one for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Kennard on the wing. 1:46 left in the first half. Fires it. Misses off the left iron. Pacers leading by 10. Beauchamp passes to Craig. And here's Eubanks. He's got 7. Here's Shannon. 3-pointer off the mark.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Pass to Kennard. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Indiana. And 1:01 left in the first half. Eubanks the screen. Takes the 3. George, and that's good. George has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Got it. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Eubanks. The 3. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. Clippers trail by 11. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Beauchamp. No made baskets yet. George outside. One second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Pacers out in front, up 11. Well, now a minute to check in with it. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the best.
Welcome, everyone.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Taking a look here at Indiana. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking on.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred VanVleet.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Pacers leading by 11. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Aaron Gordon. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Wagner in at the 2. Fade away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now the Clippers with it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Kennard against Halliburton. Okongwu, a screen on Gordon. Three-pointer is up. Middleton sinks it from distance. Middleton's got 6.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Halliburton against Kennard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vooch inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shots.
Nikola Vucevic, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Clippers trail by 9. Kennard with it. Bridges outside. Pass to Middleton. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Pacers with a rebound. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Wagner. And here is Vucevic. Now Gordon. Middleton covering. Bridges against Halliburton. Pass to Vucevic. Gordon outside. Here's Richards. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Richards has got his second bucket of the night. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Tyrese Halliburton. Kennard finds Middleton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
Gordon with a screen on Bridges. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Harris is checked in for the Clippers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kennard. Bridges outside. Pass to Portis. No good on the shot. Nice D from Vucevic.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Wagner against Bridges. Wagner, the pass to Halliburton. Picked by Vucevic. Caldwell Pope against Halliburton. Now Wagner. 6 to shoot. For 3, here's Richards. Oh, misses the dunk. Clippers trail by 9. Harris right side. Caldwell Pope against Halliburton. Okongwu, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Portis with it. Pass to Harris. From downtown, nails it from 3. Harris has got 9.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Halliburton outside. Here's Vucevic. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket.
Just a threat from all 3 levels. Nikola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
Harris outside. Here's Bridges. Out to Portis. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Screen by Bridges. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tobias carved out a bit of space, owned that real estate, and a nice aggressive finish.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coming onto the court.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Sadiq Bey comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Morris in for Caldwell Pope. Santos is checked in for Indiana. Roden comes in for Wagner. Gordon with a screen on Morris. Back to Gordon. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Good adjustment on the inside that time, getting the shot off from Aaron Gordon.
Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Harris. Up top Bey. Lets the 3 fly. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Beauchamp, he's checked in for Indiana. And there's a pick. Pass to Halliburton. Launches a 3. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lopez, the screen. Now here's Harris. Not a lot of room. He can't hit that time. Pacers leading by 11. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Okongwu. Now here's Harris. He's got 11. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Halliburton outside. Inside, here's Richards. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, selfless play there. Halliburton is a great scorer, but he also looks to empower his teammates.
Van Vliet, the pass to Harris. On the wing, Bay. Up and over Gordon. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Santos. Here's Beauchamp, pounded by Harris. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Harris outside. Pass to Okongwu. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Third is Brook Lopez.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Warren's checked in for Bay, and it's Morris in for Okongwu. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Baji's checked in for Richards. Craig comes in for Gordon. George, he's checked in for Santos. And it's Collier in for Tyrese Halliburton. And the Pacers also making a change. Roden's checked in for Beauchamp. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pacers. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation, but undeterred, already back in action and pushing through it. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Kevin Love's checked in for Tobias Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Warren against Craig. And Craig pulls it down. Indiana leading by 15. Here's Collier. Launches it. That's good from Craig. On the assist from Collier. Craig's got 6.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Warren, the pass to Van Vliet. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot goes in. Warren's got his first 2 points of the night.
T.J. Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
Pass to Roden. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Can't cash it in from close range. Van Vliet with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
It's both from the stripe. Pacers leading by 14. Pass to George. Here's Collier, guarded by Morris. With the 10-footer. Rebound by Van Vliet. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Fred Van Vliet.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Clippers. Here's Craig. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Two for Indiana. Torrey Craig at the foul line for one.
And that one falls for Craig. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Warren against George. Outside Warren. Connects from downtown. Warren's got 5 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Tobias Harris, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Brook Lopez, and it's Middleton in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Craig against Harris. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
Pass to Roden. To the inside. Here's Collier. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Right side, Caldwell-Pope. Middleton with it. George defending. Morris sets a screen. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Sacramento Kings. And on Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Chicago Bulls.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Love is checked in for Los Angeles. Kennard comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Craig against Love. Pass to Collier. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And there's the screen. A deep 3. Love grabs the miss.
Or if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Morris outside. Back to Kennard. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Now here's Lopez. He's covered closely. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Here's Harris. That one no good. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Morris. Oh, from deep. Caldwell Pope for three. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Badji. For three, Collier. Rebound by Middleton.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Back to Morris. Puts up a deep three. The Pacers pull it in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Collier, guarded by Morris. And the shot goes. And the Pacers lead by 9. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. George against Middleton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Here's Collier. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Okongwu's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Tobias Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Morris. Clippers trail by 10. Now Bridges. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Indiana has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Halliburton for three. Sinks the tray.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
And here's VanVleet. Portis with a screen on Halliburton. And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pacers leading by 11. Pass to Collier. Now here's Richards, guarded by Okongwu. Here's Collier. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
The Pacers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in, so he gets them both. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Middleton outside. Back to VanVleet. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wagner outside. Pass to Gordon. And here's Halliburton, guarded by VanVleet. Richards with a screen. Halliburton for 3. Now here's Wagner. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Portis with the steal. VanVleet against Wagner. Kicks it out to Middleton. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. Middleton's got 10 points here in the second half. Indiana leading by 10. Wagner, right side. Clock at 6. Pass to Richards. Lets it fly. Halliburton's shot is good.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Okongwu, a screen on Halliburton. And here's Okongwu. Shots blocked! Van Vliet against Halliburton. Wagner outside. Halliburton against Van Vliet. Now here's Halliburton. The D's right on him. Shot is good by Gordon.
Zero hesitation that time from Gordon.
Here's Van Vliet. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Halliburton against Middleton. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. The shot misses. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They led by as many as 18. Gordon, the pass to Richards. Wagner outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Here's Richards. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Richards. Now Halliburton, guarded by Van Vliet. Here's Vucevic. Back to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Van Vliet. Clippers trail by 15. Bridges outside. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Back to Gordon. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. On target from range.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton, sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Richards, high post. And you see player training methods, Graham, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Indiana leading by 11.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Pacers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Tyrese Halliburton.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Here's Van Vliet, and the Clippers again with a bucket. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner against Bridges. Gordon with a screen on Bridges. Wagner, the pass to Halliburton. From deep. It's hauled in by Portis. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
So Indiana wins it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.